fantastic map as well. But the last map, you know, does have that huge backdoor once again, as is the theme of this map pool. A lot of multiple areas of attack, and surely going to be favoring Life if you can get that momentum once again. We're going to have to wait and see what he's got planned for this one, because he's just doing anything now.
Do you think that Classic's going to be, you know, a bit thrown off now inside that booth on the stage?
Classic is certainly a player that does get emotional, does get frustrated, and it shows in his play as well. Life, on the other hand, he's the kind of player that just gets angry and plays better. So we're kind of seeing that, especially in that last game. Life gets more loose. He wants to go crazy and do crazier things. So we could even see another early pull this game. We'll have to wait and see.
All right, Bridgehead, game number 5. The players have loaded in, and the winner of this game goes to the grand finals of the global finals for the World Championship Series for 2015, and gets a shot at being, again for Life, the world champion, or new for Classic. Here we go. One game left to the left-hand side here, as the blue Protoss player has to hold his nerves together. It's Classic! His opponent looking to break those very nerves, break his opponent's mentality on the right-hand side as the red Zerg player, it's Life!
So far, no gas, no pool, no early aggression. Maybe Life gonna sit back, slow things down on this kind of map. On the other hand, though, Classic going for that once again early gateway, to try and deflect anything that might be coming his way early.
Yeah, a safer opening here can of course defend and deflect a lot of early builds with this, especially if he has a probe moving out to scout what Life is up to. But Life has no aggressive plans to start game number 5. He has expanded once to the north. Will he expand twice? Will he just want to throw down the spawning pool?
He does see that early probe. It could trigger him to make that spawning pool instead of a second hatchery, but you know, it's not out of the realm of impossibility that he wants to go for that third hatch.
And he is going to do it. This, for all Life knows, could be a cannon rush, and definitely against, you know, more confident and more capable players. This could have been, but Classic has played the safe card here, and Life seems to have won that type of mind game coming into game number 5, has called it, has predicted it, and has opened up with a very good economic build.
I mean, what kind of player wouldn't be on the defensive after a game like last game? It's surely, he knows he's in his head right now. He knows how defensive he must be playing. And Classic naturally is that kind of defensive player as well, but he's certainly not going to be going for any sort of early forge, so it does make sense that Life wants to do this, and he really is going to be ahead in the economic way.
And that's already a good confidence boost for Life, and you know, a bit of a shake the head for Classic moment too, saying, oh, okay, this is how we're going to play this. These are the two openers that we've chosen. But of course, just a slight lead it is, and can always be turned on its head, depending on the next set of moves that we see from either side.
I still feel that we most likely will see that Oracle opening again from Classic. It is also a natural reaction to that double hatchery before pooled. Try and do some economic damage and secure your own third nice and early. So both players kind of getting into that economic groove right now. None of them want to push the aggression anytime soon.
And Classic today would be looking at his 4th StarCraft 2 championship if he was to win this one. Life would be looking at his 11th. That's an incredible feat to have in StarCraft 2 at such a young age.
It's absolutely ridiculous how well Life has done. As we see, yeah, that very, very early third Nexus. And, you know, you can't get away with this as well, because what's Life going to have at this point? Yeah. He's building Spore Crawlers right now. He's waiting for that Oracle already. Instead, these Lings are going to be coming across this Nexus instead.
So the Zerglings here are going to see the counter move from Classic. And he goes forward here. Spore Crawlers can be cancelled. What is his plan, though, for this Life? He cancels one of the Spore Crawlers. I'm imagining he would have cancelled the other on this base as well. And Classic setting himself up with a good mid-game economy. Very, very early third. Nexus grants him 3 probes at the same time to be built, 3 sets of chrono boost to be used.
Barely saved that overload, or does he?
He does.
In the perfect place right there.
But what are some reactions we can see from Life here? He's going to start tickling these back rocks, but he has Zergling speed on the way. He's building 8 more Zerglings. Does he ever try to challenge the fact that his opponent's on so few units, his spread's so thin?
I mean, that's certainly one way to do it. Classic's certainly being like so greedy with his opening, and we're seeing more and more Lings being invested into, so it looks like he maybe wants to go for that third base at some point. But more gateways are finishing up as well, so he's going to have a lot of weapons as well as that photon overcharge.
So this becomes very simple at this moment. Life is investing a lot of money in lava, again, into high amounts of Zerglings. He also has a Roach Swarm behind this. He's opening up his supply with more and more overlords. He is going to play this aggressively. Will he defeat this area, this location? Classic, you have to defend. It is all about a game of defense now for Classic to win this, and likewise a game of aggression for Life to win this.
Look where the Mothership core is right now, and look how out of position it is for this third base. If these Lings run in and wrap around the Nexus, what can he possibly do to defend it?
All right, Zerglings come in. The first cannon there is going to be taken out, or the second one, should I say, and the Lings get in. The Mothership core has to come down to defend this. It's so far away, looking for Zerglings breaking down the rocks. A couple of force fields or defensive units up there on the left-hand side. Pylon has been taken down here. The Nexus under threat. Can Classic defend this?
He's going to try. Lings going for a wraparound, already forcing out force fields. And then that
sentry goes down. Photon overcharge has been activated. Life has been pushed back for now. Roach is streaming across, though. When that photon overcharge goes down, he will be looking to strike again. But Classic has a little bit of time here. He needs another pylon to get those gateways online. He needs cannons to be built. Life pressuring at the north as well at this very point in time. And here, he's going to strike before the photon overcharges down. He goes in, and he's wanting that pylon down. He knows gateways are being powered. He tries to get towards the sentries, and the pressure continues from Life.
Simply too much here. He's going to unpower these 2 gateways once again. Still underneath that photon overcharge, but it will be running out very shortly. Only sentries left over to defend against this many Roach
sentries have been targeted down by the Zerglings. 2 or 3 of them go down, and even another one. This is huge for Life. He's breaking through, and Classic has lost on. He's even inside the main base. Oh no, Classic. Again, the aggression of Life is working, and the flood, the swarm, the Zerg is here, and the main Nexus is being targeted.
So much damage already. Photon overcharge activated, but there's simply not enough damage here to deal with these Roaches. More and more probes coming in to help out as well, but look at how many Lings are coming up the ramp.
There is so many units here, and they will never stop. They will never stop this aggression towards the Protoss base. And Life, sticking true to his style, has found a way against Classic and is looking at 2 grand finals in a row, something that nobody has done before. And he enters the main base consistently rallying the forces together. Classic was up 2 games to 1 and was ripped away by Life, who enters again with more units. Classic can't believe this has happened, but today is Life's day. GG! Back-to-back grand finals. Life has done it again. He goes to the grand final.